Part 2, solving linear equations. We have talked about unknown variables and how to write a problem into an equation form. Now, since we know the equation, how do we solve them? We use all these questions to demonstrate. There are, in general, one or two different ways to solve these equations. The students can pick whichever one that they like to do. Part A, 2r minus 7, the subtraction divided by 9 equals to 3. So for this problem, we can do it as we talked about. We have an equation. We have the left-hand side equals to the right-hand side. We can add, minus, multiply, and divide the same number to left-hand side and right-hand side. For example, left-hand side plus some number equals to right-hand side plus the same number. Subtraction works the same way. Multiplication, left-hand side multiply same number equals to right-hand side multiply the same number. It goes the same way for division. In this problem, let's first we can look at the left-hand side as a fraction. We can multiply left-hand side, right-hand side by the same number first to get rid of the fraction form. Eventually, for all equations, what we wanted to know is r equals to what? So we want to collect all the unknowns to one side of the equation and all the numbers on the other side. Therefore, we will get to the final answer. So for this problem, we get rid of the fraction form first by multiplying 9 to left and right side. So we have 2r minus 7 divided by 9, that's the left-hand side, the total of the left-hand side. Then we multiply 9. We do the same to the right-hand side. See, the same operation is done to both left-hand side and right-hand side. So 9 divided by 9, that gives you 1. So the left-hand side would equals to 2r minus 7, and the right-hand side is 27. So now, since we really want to get to this form, r equals to what number? We have to get rid of this number term as well. Now we plus the same number to both left and right-hand sides. So now we have 2r minus 7 plus 7 equals to 27 plus 7. 7 and minus 7, these are give you a 0. And now the left-hand side is 2r equals to, add these up, that's 34. Okay, 2r equals to 34. Now we can divide the same number to left and right side, divided by a number 2. That would give you r on the left side. So we divide 2 to the right-hand side as well. That gives you 17. So now we get to the final answer. That is r equals to 17. Okay, for part B, this equation that we can solve in the same fashion. However, we want to multiply 7 to the left side. We want to multiply 5 to the right-hand side. Okay, let's do this separately. Let's multiply 7 to both sides first. So 3x plus 4 divided by 7, multiply 7 equals to 2x plus 8 divided by 5, multiply 7. So left-hand side, 7 divided by 7, that gives you 1. So the left-hand side is 3x plus 4. And right-hand side, we still have the fraction form, multiply 7. Now we can multiply 5 to both sides to get rid of the fraction on the right-hand side. So 3x plus 4 left side, multiply 5 equals to 2x plus 8. Now the 5, if I multiply 5, that would be 1. So what's left over is the multiplication of 7. So we carry this brackets out. As we said, the distributive property of multiplication. 5 multiply 3x, that's a 15x. 4 multiply 5, that's 20. And on the right-hand side, 2x multiply 7, that's 14x. Plus 8 multiply 7, that's 56. Then we want to get rid of the number terms. We minus the same number on left and right hand sides. So we have 15x minus 20, so get rid of that, plus 56, I got to minus the same number on the right hand side. So 15x, then we carry out the right hand side is 14x plus 36. Now we need to collect all the like terms on the same side. So we minus 14x to each side. Then we have 15x minus 14x on the left side, that give you 1x, equals to 14x minus 14x, that's 0, and a 36. So that's the final answer. Okay, we hope the student can figure this problem out by themselves. So we have a 3 and 8 in the denominator. We want to get rid of them. So what number do we multiply? We can definitely multiply 6 and then multiply 8. However, these would give you a 48, right? A product of 48. But if we use the least common multiples that we learned last time, then it will be easier. So 6 is 2 multiply 3. 8 is 2 multiply 4. So if we multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 4, which is 24, to both sides of the equation, that would get rid of both denominators. And this is a smaller number than 48 to deal with. Okay, we'll leave part C for the student to figure out. Part D, find all values of W that satisfy this equation. Okay, let's first simplify this equation. Left-hand side, 5W minus 2W, that's 3W. And there's a number term, equals to right-hand side, W plus 2W, that's 3W, minus 8 minus 3, that's minus 11. So now we can subtract W on both left and right side. That's 3 minus 3W on the left side, that's a 0. 3 equals to 3W minus 3W, that's a 0, minus 11. So 3 will never equals to minus 11, negative 11. So there is no W that will satisfy this equation. The second part, find all values of Z that satisfy 2Z minus 8 minus 5Z equals to 2 minus 3Z minus 10. So left-hand side, let's collect like terms. 2Z minus 5Z, that's minus 3Z. There's a number term, minus 8. On the right-hand side, we have 2 minus 10. That's a negative 8 minus 3Z. So we have minus 3Z on each side. And we can plus a 3Z to offset them, right? If I plus 3Z on the left side, that would cancel this term. That would give you minus 8. If I plus 3Z on the right-hand side, that would also cancel this one out. So I'll always have minus 8 equals to minus 8. Doesn't matter what Z is. So Z can be any value.